Okay, this is a continuation of the radicals lesson. This works with the product rule for square roots. Notice if you have a radical and you want to separate it out, you can use your product rule or combine them back together by multiplication. So how this would look in an example. Example A, the square root of 500. You could find a perfect square within 500, which is 100. And then what's left is a multiplier of 5. And then you would simplify that square root of 100, which is 10. And then the square root of 5, you can't do anything with. That's as far as you can go. So your final answer is going to be 10 square roots of 5. Example B, those are separate radicals. Sometimes it's better to combine them back together. So you would say the square root of 6x times, I don't want to paste, times 3x all right. Notice that 6 times 3 is 18. You can change that to 18, and then x times x is x squared. All right, now we're going to do just like we did in example A. We want to find perfect squares. So 18 can be 9 times 2. And then we still have that x squared. So the square root of x squared. Okay. We do have 2 pairs of perfect squares. The square root of 9 is 3. The square root of x squared is x. And then we have that square root of 2 left. All right, the next rule is called the quotient rule. You can take a radical and separate out by division, or you can take 2 separate radicals with division and combine them into one. So here's a couple examples. Example A, the square root of 109ths. We're going to go ahead and separate those as 2 separate radicals. So in the numerator is going to be the square root of 100. In the denominator is going to be the square root of 9. Now we can simplify those separately. The square root of 100 is 10. And then the square root of 9 is 3. So we'll get an answer of 10/3. All right, example B has 2 radicals, and we want to combine them into 1 radical and then simplify. I'll go ahead and just extend that page there and move it back. All right. All right. It's not wanting to pick up my pen movements. Let's try this again. Okay. So we're going to get 48 x cubed over 6x. Now we're going to go ahead and simplify that radical. So 48 divided by 6 is 8. So 48 divided by 6 is 8. And then x cubed divided by x, you can reduce those by an x by a common factor of x. So you're going to get x squared. All right, I just had to shut my door there. So once you simplify that, you're going to get 8x squared. All right, now you can go ahead and take the perfect square for 8. Can be broken down as 4 times 2. And then x squared is by itself. All right, now the square root of 4 is 2. The square root of x squared is x. And then what you have left is that 2.